Beatings apparently are in order for high competition when it comes to basketball in high school. We're going to be talking about that and answering some of your questions this week. Welcome to College Success Coaching. I'm Eric Allen. All right, so we have a great article of the week to go through and just so many nuggets of information to grab and glean from. But first, as always, we have to start with the mug of the week. This week, it is a composition book. It's a composition book that you can drink out of. So it's a great mug. If you don't know what composition or marble notebooks are, that's what they were called back in the day. They probably still are. It's not a thing. So they're great. And the mug company that made these, I love these unique things when it's something that's related, especially to college success, because marble notebooks will keep you successful in college. They also help when your hands are freezing and they, can warm up inside and out, because you can warm your hands and then you can have some wonderful coffee. So good. Okay, so anyway, what's up, everybody? We're going to talk about all the amazing things that go on with this article. Let's just get right to it. It's time for the article of the week. I love best thing for YouTube ever is that intro and outro for the article of the week. I don't know why I love it. It plays in my head. Even when I say it live, it just plays in my head. It's great. Anyway, I'm going to post this on the Q&A. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm not sure why you didn't catch us on the live stream or be watching this later, because we have this saved for a week in its entirety, including the questions and answers and all the other material and everything else that we give every day for all of you beautiful people who subscribe. If you're not subscribed yet, it's okay. It's okay. I understand. But you could go to the description below and you could grab that link and you could jump on and see what this is all about. It's a free 2-week trial, so you have literally nothing to lose. And after that, it's only $50 a week. I like transparency, and it is still cheaper, I think, than going out on a weekend, including the Uber. I think I might just be the Uber cost. So yeah, we do a lot here. This is for high achieving people. I don't like that term overachievers. I do like achieving things though. We make goals, we believe in things, we have values that we work for, and with a passion for doing even better than great in life. What's there not to love about college success coaching? So join us at CSC. We'd like to have you here. But let's all take time for the article of the week, which is a massive brawl breaks out and a referee gets trampled during a high school basketball tournament. This comes from CBS NCAA coverage for basketball. Things got heated during a high school basketball tournament on Friday in a game between Alton High School from Illinois and Riverview Gardens from St. Louis, when a sucker punch led to an all-out brawl that spilled into the stands. The scene led to the game being forfeited and both teams forfeiting the next game, the final day of the Redbird Tip-Off Classic in Alton. John Ho captured the scene, which included an official getting knocked over as the fight moved toward the student section. And it's a video. You can check it out when you look at the description. You click on that link. It's pretty amazing. Amazing in a bad way. I'm going to just point this out. It's always amusing when people do dumb things, but only because we're not included in the terrible aftermath of this terrible behavior. Eventually, the entire remainder of the Redbird Tip-Off Classic was canceled rather than the two teams simply forfeiting. So they ruined everything. Alton was up 64-43 on Riverview Gardens in the third quarter when the fight broke out. The two teams had already gotten into a scuffle at halftime, but they thought the situation was under control, according to sittoday.com. Sit Today? Oh, I don't know. That's not true. The video shows an Alton player looking like he's kicking someone while they're down. Numerous fighting pits, and the PA announcer asking fans to stay away from the fight. While the teams have already forfeited some games, we may see some other repercussions handed down after the situation is reviewed. There will be, definitely. There's going to be people getting kicked off the team. If the coaches were involved, they will be asked to step down. This literally is why we can't have nice things, guys. Look, I know that you're all high achievers, and I know people here are very competitive. I'm very competitive. This takes it to an ugly place where when you don't have self-control, your competitive nature turns into something nasty. It becomes bitterness, because when you're losing, and even sometimes when you're winning, you start to perceive the people that you're competing with as your enemy. And this is a huge problem that we have in society at large, right? We're looking at each other as enemies. And so that will make it acceptable to cause harm to your enemies. So somebody got sucker punched, not because somebody was winning or losing in a game, in a high stakes game for highly competitive people. Somebody got sucker punched because somebody else saw that person as an enemy. So don't let your competitive nature and your high achieving mentality get you to a point where you're ready to be violent. Because, I mean, let's be real. And I want to be very clear about this. Violence is the opposite of a civil society. When you are willing to go beyond and become violent because you perceive somebody to be an enemy, you are the one who is sick. You're the one who has a problem, and you need to get help. There's anger management. There's all kinds of other things. But seriously, it's a basketball game. It was an important basketball game, but now literally the entire tournament is over because of you. So if you're watching this and you're one of the people who did that, congratulations. You should feel bad. You really should feel bad. And there is something to be said about shame, and it's important to feel ashamed when you do something terrible like this, so that hopefully it motivates you to stop for a second and get your brain to come out of seeing red when the next situation comes up that's high stakes and you're in a really competitive mode. And before you start to look at that other person as evil and the enemy, maybe that shame will take hold and say, ooh, remember what happened last time? Hopefully that's what happens. Anyway, this has been the article of the week.